Our next guest has been working double time herself in her own way. She's been in the entertainment industry for 30 years, and that's quite an accomplishment considering she's only 34. She's won an Emmy for her role on All My Children, and she has reached TV icon status as the lead, of course, in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Now she has a new show. It is so good, it is killer. She is taking on twice the work. Take a look at her.
God, Bridget. I left a date because I thought you were in trouble. You said it was an emergency. Turns out you're just drunk and broke. I'm sorry. You're not sorry. You're selfish. Come on, Shiv. I need you tonight. No, you don't. You just need someone to clean up your mess, and I'm over it. Here. This is for your bar tab and your ride home. Oh, please don't go.
Rachael Gellar. Such a cute outfit, I didn't see it.
I just want to say that I have 2 trailers back in LA, and if they wanted to come by and decorate those 2, I'm more than happy to have a challenge in my trailers back in LA.
So, first of all, congratulations, because this thing is the best reviewed show, I think, of the season. I haven't read a bad review. And EW called it the hottest, or EW is Entertainment Weekly, called it the hottest television show of the season.
But no pressure.
But no pressure.
But no pressure.
I mean, we passed around the screener of the first episode. Everybody in the office is buzzing about this.
It's really fun. It's just something I feel like you haven't seen before, and I know that if, you know, everyone's got a busy day, and if I'm going to sit down for an hour of television, I want to be just wrapped up in another world. I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to be, you know, preached to. I just want to have fun, and to me, this show is fun.
It really is, and she plays double duty because she plays twins. And I think that the overall theme for this show is that you cannot judge a book by its cover.
Well, I think that's really true, and I think it's the whole duality is so interesting because, you know, everybody is one way at work and you're one way at home, and this sort of, and being twins, because the second you look at someone, you sort of, oh, that's so-and-so. But could you imagine having someone that looked exactly like you? I mean, I think that's, I don't know, creepy, actually.
Yeah, you wouldn't want one yourself.
Just a drag impersonator. I've always wanted one of those. Drag queen.
I've always been a little, like, unsettled by the whole idea, too.
I just think it's very complicated. I think it's very complicated that someone is identical to you, just in DNA makeup even, like just the whole idea of it. And I mean, maybe a boy twin would be fun.
Oh, a boy twin would be fun.
Yeah, like not an identical, like, yeah.
One of my best friends, Judy, has a boy twin brother.
That's cool.
Fun.
That I would like.
Because it's a salt and a pepper. It's not too salt.
Pepper. Well put.
So, how is Charlotte? What is she, almost 2?
She'll be 2. Yeah, she'll be 2. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I know, it's crazy.
Do you bring her to set with you, or do you just miss her like crazy all day?
Well, both. But I've been so lucky because my entire show is filled with these incredibly handsome men who are these doting fathers. And all of our children are about the same age. The guy, Johan, that plays my husband, his daughter is 9 days older than Charlotte. And so we
it's like a preschool behind the scenes.
It literally is. We took these like 3 old, disgusting storage rooms or whatever they were, and we had our own challenge, and Pottery Barn Kids came in, and they built an entire playroom for all the kids so that not just me, but that everybody can have their kids visit and spend time. That is a dream job. Yeah. That is great. And so thank you, Pottery Barn Kids, by the way, because it's amazing and way better than my house. I think my child actually would rather live there than live at home.
The kid doesn't want to go home at the end of the day. That's
She's like, no, more play.
No, more here. More here. Pottery Barn.
Makeup mama.
Yes.
She calls me when I'm at work, she calls me makeup mama. And that's how she differentiates. So she's like, makeup mama work.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah,
so now, the last time you were here, I gave you a bunch of pots and pans because you said that your husband does all the cooking and you make the reservations. I was very happy to hear they made it out of the box.
No, not only have they made it out of the box, like we fight over them if we're cooking at the same time, because what we do is I do most of the cooking for the baby and he cooks for me. And so sometimes we cook at the same time and like, no, that Rachael pot is mine. No, Sarah, that's my Rachael pot. We've had to double up on some of them, and my daughter's obsessed with the spatulas.
I love that.
And you know, I have to say, and this is not, I'm not doing like a product endorsement right here, I'm just telling the truth, is that, you know, when you're holding a 2-year-old and you're trying to cook and do other things at once, like it flips, it's easy, nothing gets stuck, nothing sprays. These pots are amazing.
I'm not a rocket scientist, but I can design a pot.
And don't take it from me. Take it from my husband that went to culinary school. Don't take it from me.
He is a really, not only a fiercely good-looking man and excellent actor, but he's a proper chef.
Yeah, he's a proper chef. I cook for the child. He's a chef.
Freddie knows his way around the kitchen.
So and now my mom comes over and fights for them. So it's like literally this running joke in our household. Like, so we can't all cook at the same time. We have to.
I will make sure that there is more than enough pots to go around. No problem. All right, it's time for your big three.
Okay.
What's the most annoying thing your husband does? Hopefully he's not watching right now.
I know, I was just thinking the same thing. I'm like, I better be careful. He forgets to agree with me all the time. And I
There's
remind
a lot
him.
Of that going on.
Yeah, I remind him. I'm like, no, you're supposed to agree with me. But yeah, I would say that's yes. Even if I'm wrong, agree.
That's a common one. Now, if you did have a clone or a twin, and so they are a whole separate entity, they can't do what you do. You've got your dream job. What would that clone be doing?
Can't they do the other half of my dream job so I can go home a little bit earlier?
No, come on. What's another thing you would have done?
Well, two things. I either would have loved some kind of fashion design, or I would love. I got to see Diane Sawyer this morning, and she's just always been such an idol to me. And I just thought the idea of being a journalist would be and going to those places and experiencing the world and the ways that they see.
Right, so really feeling the whole of the story. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Dream job.
And I want to look like Diane Sawyer and be as tall as Diane Sawyer as well, right?
Diane Sawyer or Christiane Amanpour, yeah, one of those. So if you could have dinner, this one always it stumps me. If you could have dinner with anyone, living or dead, who would you pick and why?
Goodness, I guess I can't say Diane Sawyer because I just said that one.
It would make you a bit of a stalker, but whatever.
It would be. It'd be creepy, right? Goodness, that's such a good question because I think there's, probably, going back to Diane Sawyer, Jacqueline Kennedy.
Good one. That is a good one.
I just was so fascinated by who she was, the parent that she was, how fiercely protective of her children,
Absolutely.
what she did for bringing, beauty back. I think she's amazing.
You are delightful. Please don't wait 2 years to come back next time.
I won't. I'll be hungry before that.
All right.
I have to come back.
You guys have got to check her out on Ringer. It is